from your perspective, having reported about this extensively, what do you think real accountability would look like for ICE agents who do shootings like this?
It's really hard to say. I don't know what accountability even looks like because in all of the years I've looked at these shootings, none of them have really amounted to discipline that I can point towards or a criminal charge or a successful lawsuit, even in the cases where people were killed, even in the cases where US citizens were killed. And again, I don't say that lightly because I don't think that it's fair to differentiate between US citizens and undocumented immigrants. Everybody is entitled to constitutional rights here in the United States as long as they're on the soil of the United States. And actually, the case that I looked into was an undocumented immigrant that was suing ICE, who was entitled to the rights that he stated out in his lawsuit, but was not entitled to sue a federal agent. So when you ask me what I think accountability should look like, it's not so much up to me. It's kind of up to Congress and their oversight over ICE, which has not reined in their tactics at all. It's up to the presidential administration to also oversee the behavior in the field, but also in the detention centers. And it's very much up to the state and local prosecutors to investigate potential homicides in their states and in their cities. And even in the cases where ICE agents violated protocols, like if there was no criminal activity in the actual shooting themselves, if they violated protocols, to perhaps see consequences for that. I cannot point to you an example of an ICE agent suffering consequences for the shooting. The only consequence that they had suffered is potentially a lawsuit against them. But a lawsuit against them is not likely to succeed. So it's so hard for me to say. I don't think it's up for me to decide, but I have now pointed out to you all of the bodies that could and actively choose not to.